I'm kind of making it hard. I know. It's just things that it's not hard to do, but you just make it hard on yourself. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm making it hard the way it really is. But this is the second journal entry. It is April 30th, Thursday, 12:29 p.m. And I'm just basically like this journal entry is like just based on reflection. Because basically I'm currently in the process of trying to pursue filmmaking. Mostly like trying to make movies, but as of right now, it's much very small of what I can do right now, and I feel like I'm making the best of it. I want to start off about just updating just recent events that has happened. I basically found my commercial studio. I think that was like a huge feat, especially after leaving the shelter. I left the shelter, I think now it's like a month. It's a month, basically. I've been, I left the shelter a month ago, and that was a crazy, experience. I never thought I'd experience something like that in my life. You know what I'm saying? I went into the shelter because I was actually I was homeless, but it was nothing. It wasn't really like I was basically going to couch. It wasn't like I was out in the street homeless. I actually came up with this witty idea to do that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brothers and sisters for providing that couch for me, you know. And what I would do is, because since I won't be at home too much, because most of the time I'm at work, I would Regal came out with at the time it was perfect, because Regal came out with this pass, this subscription, you know what I'm saying? And especially during the winter, especially during the summer, the movie theaters open up very early, you know what I'm saying? So my routine basically I would go to Starbucks, do some writing, especially shout out to the Starbucks on Canal Street. That was my favorite Starbucks ever. They unfortunately closed down. That was, bro, I'm telling you, that Starbucks was the best Starbucks. That was my the first one was on Broadway. I used to go there a lot, but then I got treated it was a moment where I was because they saw me often, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, I'm pretty sure most of them thought I was you know what I'm saying? But I went in there one day and I was grabbing my, you know what I'm saying? I was grabbing my drink, and the woman screamed out, you know what I'm saying? The woman screamed out, hey! And the guy told her yo, that's his, you know what I'm saying? That's his drink. And she apologized, but after that I kind of it just felt I felt like shit, you know what I'm saying? I felt like she was talking to some I was an actual dude that was trying to, you know what I'm saying, steal food. That has never been me, you know what I'm saying? I've never been in that point where I need to steal out of Starbucks in my life. You know what I'm saying? So that was I kind of left a bad taste in my mouth, so I stopped going to that Starbucks. but the second one was like the main one, like Canal Street. I would go there and I would go there right. I would go there everything. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I even met a celebrity there. One celebrity came. He played Sam Cooke. I think his name is Sam Cooke. He played Sam Cooke in that movie with the dude that was playing Muhammad Ali. It was a really good movie. You should watch it anyway. But yeah, I met a lot of people in there, and yeah, that was like that was basically my beginning of the day to go there. Right, I wrote 96 Hove there, and I would write, and then afterwards I would go to the Regal Theater, because it opened like around 10, 11 o'clock. So I go there, watch 1 or 2 movies, and then I just head to work afterwards. You know what I'm saying? And that was my routine for like 2 years straight. 2 years straight. And I was able to, like, at that time, I felt free. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt free. And then while I was doing that, I was just collecting equipment, like building my equipment. So like right now I'm like loaded. You know what I'm saying? Like I could pretty much do any type of like production, even on a big scale. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, I have a lot of equipment, and yeah, it was just I don't even know what I was thinking, but I don't give a fuck. I'm flowing right now. So yeah, that was my routine. I would go to Starbucks, and then I would head to the Regal Theater, and then Planet Fitness. Obviously Planet Fitness, $30 a month, but it has a shower. It has showers. So you know what I'm saying. You can go to the shower, and that's how I was rocking. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I was rocking. Not saying that I wasn't using my brother's showers and stuff like that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, just like to get the motion going, I was just, you know what I'm saying? I would just prefer, you know what I'm saying? Especially if I was like on the weekends, like, I wouldn't be at my brother's house. You know what I'm saying? I would be at the job, because I work, like how my schedule's set up, I stay overnight at the job for one day. So like that day I would think, but so the reason why I went into the shelter was because I thought I was going to get fired from my job. And at that point, like, my job was like very critical, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting money, so I went into I just jumped into the shelter to basically like just protect myself, you know what I'm saying? I work 5 days a week, you know what I'm saying? I work 5 days a week. So my job was like the main point of the reason why I decided not to leave my like room, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I stay there, I stay here, I work here damn near every fucking day, and I'm paying $850 just to be at my job, you know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't make any sense to me, so I just decided just to leave that place and just go on this like kind of like this nomad like adventure, you know what I'm saying? And it like, again, it felt very free. It felt like I was, free from responsibility, and I made the best of it. You know what I'm saying? I made the best of it. It wasn't like the greatest life. I'm not gonna sit there and act like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think a lot of people could do what I did, but I think it was worth it. And when I got into the shelter, I started out, of course, at East 30th Street, and it was pretty. For me, I loved it. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, like, I know that sounds very weird, but it was just so much action going on there, bro. Like, like every day from noon to night, it was action. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be on the line because when you come in, you gotta go on the line and get checked in, checked out. You know what I'm saying? So like, it would just be like everyone's there, junkies, alcoholics. I was in roommates with a dude who just I don't know if he OD'd, but he was like, you know what I'm saying, still doing like heroin. You know what I'm saying? Talking to him. I saw the conversations, you know what I'm saying? I saw there's just different people. I saw this one kid I'll never forget. Like he's always there, like in the same spot. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just always there. And he was a cool dude. I asked him certain questions. He's been there for so long, like he can give you like directions like better than the security guards. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then like and then afterwards, after East 30th, I went to Far Rockaway. So like the first like the picture that you see, like Rockaway something, that was Far Rockaway. I was over there for like a good 6 months, and I was able to at first when I got there, oh my God. So how that situation happened was I went to work. This was like it had to be like a Wednesday. It had to be like a Wednesday. So I went to work. So I work from 6 to 12. So after work, I went back to the shelter and on East 30th Street. I'm sorry, East 30th Street. I went back to the shelter on East 30th Street, and they told me, yo, you got transferred, right? Like, out of nowhere. This is 12 o'clock in the morning. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. You got transferred. I said, here's this paper. Good luck. That's basically what the situation was. So, so I got to head from East 30th Street, and mind you, East 30th Street, the 6 train is like 3 blocks away. It's not like it's like fucking like right there around the corner. It's 3 blocks away, right? So I gotta walk 3 blocks, and this is Manhattan, you know what I'm saying? 3 blocks, you know what I'm saying? I know people saying like, oh, 3 blocks, nah, this is Manhattan. So 3 blocks is like fucking, so I gotta walk with my stuff, with all of my stuff. And sometimes, the dude I was talking, remember that the dude I was talking to, I gave him some of my stuff because like, there's no way I'm bringing all this shit here. So, woke up. I didn't get to Far Rockaway for like, it was like 2 hours because this is like literally like 1 o'clock in the morning. So the trains is shit, you know what I'm saying? Like complete shit. So I get there, they set me up or whatever. I go into the room. I don't know if they didn't clean it or they haven't cleaned it in a while. It was roaches everywhere. Everywhere. Roaches everywhere. Roaches on the bed, roaches on the other bed, roaches in the lockers. It was roaches everywhere. I was losing my mind. Like I called my brothers. I was like, I was going crazy, bro. And I wound up, I was so scared. I didn't want to go to sleep. But I wound up not going back, like going to my job. Cause I was asking, I was like, can I get a form? Can I get a whatever? And no one was helping me at the time, at the beginning. So I just left. And I left for like 6 days. I didn't go back, you know what I'm saying? Until my case manager called me and tell me like, yo, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, can you come in? I said, okay, cool. I went in, talked to her, very cool lady. and I wound up staying there for 6 months, and that was okay. You know what I'm saying? I think the travel was a bit much, but for the most part, it was okay. It's not like it was like too hindrance. Like I know Far Rockaway is way better than living in like somewhere in Queens. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I've lived in Queens. Queens is fucking terrible as far as like thing, because you got to take a bus. You know what I'm saying? We got to take a bus to a train. I think that's the worst like situation, you know what I'm saying, you could possibly have. You know, so it wasn't like that because the train was right there. It was just sometimes like it goes into different sometimes sometimes, you know, the tracks got to be maintenance and shit like that, and you got to take this shuttle to this, you know what I'm saying? Like I would never move to Queens. That's technically it's Queens. I would never move to Far Rockaway, because for me, Far Rockaway is like a prison. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so dull over there. You know what I'm saying? Like you can feel the energy. You know what I'm saying? Like it feels like you're in Rikers or some shit like that. Like it feels terrible over there. But for the most part, you know, it wasn't bad. You know, and I finally I got out of there, man. Finally I got out of there, and yeah, I'm very grateful. Again, now I get to see all my equipment like in action. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? Like for the past 3 years, I felt so confined, because I couldn't really do much at my brother's or do much. I couldn't really hold them up, so I had to get, you know, stores and stuff like that. You know, there's good times though, man. Good times, bro. Good times. But to put it all in perspective, like yeah, it's like that's 3 years of my life. That was something. That was something. And it all stemmed from just leaving that place, you know what I'm saying? It's just like starting fresh and trying to do something. Cause I felt like at that time, you know, a lot of things was happening. Mother passed away. You know, my relationship wasn't, my relationship wasn't really connecting, you know what I'm saying? Let's just put it that way. It wasn't connecting, and like I did so much, and like it was so much that happened there in that one space, you know what I'm saying? Like it was so much was happening, like I just didn't want to live there anymore. Like I couldn't bear like the memories, you know what I'm saying? So kind of just left that place. And I'm glad I did. I'll be honest with you, for the most part, I'm glad I did. I'm glad I left, because now I have something better, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like my life, like tenfold, like I'm more happier than I've ever been in the past, I say 4 years. And yeah. So that's like my, I guess that's like one of the buckets I can scratch off. I'm out of the shelter, and I'm very much proud of that. Right now, I'm at now just talking about basically the short film I just did. I call it Warning, Choking Hazard. And it's basically a film about this guy who's just dealing with constant anxiety from the illusion that he's being gang stalked. And this is basically like a little short that I made just to test the waters. I wanted to test my Zcam. I got the Zcam S6 E2. Or E2 S6, sorry. And I just wanted to test it out, to be honest with you. Like, the reason why I created this film was because basically I was working, and this guy came with this dry cleaning. And, you know, in dry cleaning they have like the little warning hazard or whatever, and I was just like, I think that would be dope, like to be strangling with someone and that's showing, you know what I'm saying, like warning choking hazard. He's like, and the guy's being like strangled. So that's what the idea kind of came from. I know I think it's stupid, I understand, but you know, my mind wanders sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But I was looking at that, I was like, okay, what can I get out of this? So then I started just thinking about this character who's basically like out of his mind. He's obviously out of his mind. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not very much stable. And it's due to like I remember this movie with Jennifer Lopez where him and her daughter was being stalked, and she had to move from like state to state to get away from her ex-husband and stuff like that. So I was thinking about that mostly, you know what I'm saying, for the character, is thinking about like from the person, like the child's perspective, and him growing up, like just realizing that his whole life has been moved based on his father's actions of wanting to harm him and her and the mother. And so that's that. And then it's like, you know, he has a pretty much like you know, Marshall. I had him as like the main character. He came up with like stuttering, you know what I'm saying, little stutters, or like impulsive stutters, you know what I'm saying, like to a point where he's angry that he's stuttering, you know what I'm saying. I felt that was a really good touch from Marshall. And so like we just like, okay, we just running with it, you know what I'm saying. Plus again, I just wanted to test my camera. And oh man, you should have seen the shots that we had. It was beautiful, you know what I'm saying. Like it was like the first time I was like, okay, I got the right stuff, you know what I'm saying. I got the right stuff, you know, like even natural. It's like I didn't even put any touches to it or anything. Like it's like completely natural. Like it's like raw footage. Like it looks incredible. The raw footage looked incredible. So I was very happy about that. And so yeah, I just wanted to make this film and this experiment, you know. So before we shot it, I told Larice and Marshall to come out to where my brother, because we was doing it at my brother's house. Brother Safe, shout out to Safe.
And I will, and thing, when he turns, I want you to get that as well. When he turns, like this is eyes, of course. You know what I'm saying? Like try not to get his mouth. So when he turns, right? When you turn, and like you're in your mind. Once you hear that knock and you turn around, in your mind, you also like realize like, oh, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a hurry, like
yeah. So I wanted to use like, you know, if I think I show you the thing we was talking about where we're gonna put the green screen and stuff like that.
So what? So say that again. Let me see.
Trying to see if shit is copacetic, nigga. Fuck was you
So
for?
ugly.
Funny nigga, man.
Now what you saying though? You said.
All right. So basically,
We're gonna cover this since it's the wider one anyway.
damn, I got some water. I want to throw up.
What?
Want to throw up some water? Hey, okay.
Something like that, though.
Oh, sorry.
Nigga said, "Oh, sorry."
Oh, sorry.
I don't want to cover this though.
No, I got you. So that's what I'm trying to like lengthen it to. All right. So look. So we can do two things, right? I got some clamps. I can. The next time I'll just bring them. We can put this up here, and I'll just clamp it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we just clamp both. That's what you want to use for anyway, right?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Jeez.
What? It's too big or something?
Hey, yo.
Listen, I ain't say any of that. Nah, I think this fits perfectly on.
Yo, what's going on, bro?
Camera my fucking face.
Fire for that.
Saying dumb shit.
That was crazy work.
Niggas is too big.
He said, "Yo, does it
It's
fit?"
safe. Wake up.
This is like the earliest stages, so Marshall was like trying to get into character and stuff like that, and we just laughing at him because, you know what I'm saying, like this guy is like a very tense guy, so he didn't know which direction, so we just laughing at him about that. And you know, it was a really fun time.
I'm trying to, bro. Oh man.
So Marshall, right? Let me see. Yo, bro, this guy's a dickhead, man. Like, just because I haven't seen him in a while either, so it was like a really fun time just to catch up. We got the I bought a what is it called? Auto focus, whatever. I forgot what it's called. I should know that, but I forgot. I bought that, and it came like the day before, so I was able to bring that, and Larice was helping me set that up, and it's like, wow, it works really good, and I think I got the same thing he got. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I got the same thing. We got the same thing. That's why he was able to, thing, and that day was like I said, it was chill. It was cool. Like, I love days like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can go and like hopefully, I can film us like looking for locations and stuff like that, or even like live stream. Like, that's my dream, to go out and like live stream not only production, like being on set, but like other places, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like content everywhere, and maybe I can help the next man that's looking for, locations and stuff like that, so that's like definitely on my bucket list to do. And but anyway, I keep getting sidetracked. Gotta stop doing that.
Is not a strong individual, but he's learned to keep himself sharp, maybe too sharp, to the point where like he's that on edge. He has a fucking trash can by his door. He has a trash can by his door because, like, I can understand even being a germaphobe to that extent. I know that's not in the script, but like that could easily play a part into the kind of person he is. And it's just like being that neurotic that like you have to have things as precise as like the trash can specifically here versus it being specifically there, and the availability of the gloves that keep you clean, and like without them mentally you're just shut down. It's just a tragic figure. It's like being a newborn and no one teaches you how to be confident in the world. The world can be a scary place, but it's not always. But like, if you grow up like that, everything is that imposing. So it's just like, it's a very tragic figure to have to navigate like that. And on the other side of that is like probably a sense of emptiness, which is why I would think he would have taken the wallet in the first place, because it's like, what do you feel now that most of your life is just in fear?
That's a good question,
And it's just like, okay, well, now I took this thing and it's a weird small thrill, and that small thrill turned into something else because of his neurotic tendencies to be on edge and on guard from everything, even in your own home. And it's just like, if you can't feel at home in your own home, that's...
Yeah, and he's going through different cities trying to find his home.
Yeah.
You know?
And he was really on board, you know what I'm saying? Like Larice was really on board too. I know Larice haven't did much of like videography in a while. I know he does like his he does a show with Jonathan. Shout out to Jonathan. I haven't met him yet. Hopefully I get to meet him one day. He hasn't been on set or did a lot of things, so like he was like very eager, and he was also eager to check out the equipment too, because he's a videographer as well. I'm not necessarily a videographer no more, but you know what I'm saying, I'm really into cameras too. So, and then I got some good glass, man. Good glass. Like, listen, the Taquina, I'm gonna show you the standouts, right? The Taquina 11 to 20, I think it's 11 to 20. Cinema lens, bro, and it's so great with lighting. Oh my God. And it's the stabilizer for it too, like stabilization in the lens is like chef kiss, you know what I'm saying? Like beautiful. It's definitely your best friend when it comes to low lighting as well. Like low lighting is like amazing. And the macro lens that I picked up, and it's $400. The 100 millimeter, I think it's called Jupiter or something like that. SUI, Jupiter or some shit like that. Some crazy shit like that. Bro, perfect. Because I remember to get it because when I got there, I was having trouble because like I said, I haven't really did videography for a long time. So I didn't realize you need a macro lens to do like those extreme close-ups. So that's why I got this. And it was like, oh man, it blew my mind how good it was, bro. It's so good. And it was cheap. Wasn't that much money. so definitely pick that up. Pick it up, especially if you have see, I have a Super 35, you know what I'm saying? I have a full frame. I have a Super 35. So it gives you like that extra oomph, you know what I'm saying? Like it gives you like, you know, it's because it's 100, it's not really 150. So it's like, or maybe more than that, but it's like, it gives you like, it really helps. And so, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, Larice has been doing a lot, so he was like kind of tired. I'm gonna show those pictures of him like just sleeping. Yeah, we had some food. I fed everybody. Safe was tight because he got beef and broccoli. I mean, chicken and broccoli without the broccoli. He was tight. And yeah, I mean, for the most part, it was pretty much, it's been cool after that, man. Like, we went our separate ways. I thought it was like a really good like sequel, so he can get to look at an apartment, he can get the vibe and stuff like that. And yeah, that day was cool. It's like I'm gonna have a bunch of clips. Like I have the Meta glasses. Again, I'm prepared, bro. I got the Meta glasses. I got I have my phone, obviously. I got all sorts of things to capture these moments, and hopefully I get better at it, you know what I'm saying? Or I can get somebody that can help me, you know, and yeah, man, that was a cool day. I feel like we got a lot done, and yeah, man. So, yeah, we really nailed it. We really nailed it with this one. So, well, not with the film, but we really nailed that day. We'll get to the film later. We really nailed that day. Like, I feel like that was a good productive day. We was able to get a good vibe of, because we don't really get much locations. Like, we don't really have much location. So I feel like they should have came to look at the location. That would be good for Marshall to see his environment and see where he's at. And then for Larice, he was doing the videography, you know what I'm saying? So I think it would have been a good for him to see the to see the location. So the day to shoot arrives. It's a very long day. It was a very long process because before even getting there, I was trying to figure out how the hell we're gonna get there. And shout out to Larice. Like, he came up with he had like this service that he got from his boy, because he just did a shoot that prior weekend. He did a shoot. And the dude used this company called Empower. It's like a startup company that you can use right now, because their price is a little bit down because they're starting up, so they're trying to get, they're trying to get people. I was able to save a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Like damn near, I say like $80. $80 is a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to get Larice and Marshall to meet up with each other and take a Empower. Take an Empower. That's a little weird to say, but take an Empower to go there. And I was like, oh, thank God. You know what I'm saying? So, and I took my black ass on the train. All I had was like this. I had my suitcase with my equipment, and I had my computer. That's all I needed. And yeah, so we get there. I arrive a little earlier, so just to get things like put in place. So when they got there, everything was like already like done. You know what I'm saying? I was able to clean out the bathroom, clean the bathroom a little bit. I was able to I had to go and get supplies. Luckily, while my brother lives at, he lives in an area where like there's like everything. You know what I'm saying? Like every fucking thing. There's Home Depot. There's everything. I would be specific, but there's everything there. Everything is there. So they arrived. They arrived like around 2:00, and it was good at first. You know what I'm saying? It was really good at first. Like, we was knocking the shots down. Boom, 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 boom. I think, and it is on me. Like, I messed up in a sense of estimating like how long and dragged out some of the shots was gonna be, because like the shot list that I had so much detail, you know what I'm saying, compared to what I shot. When I finally got all the footage, I was like, man, I feel like I left some stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Like, And again, it's my fault because, you know, I need to do better. You know, we just need that crew. You know what I'm saying? Like a solid 6-7 people, like solid. You know what I'm saying? That would help. You know, but even with 96 Hope, like I was stupid. Like I was trying to get me, and I was like, that's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. You know. So, I'm trying to figure that out. I'm really trying to figure that out. For the most part, it was really good. Like Reese did his thing. You know what I'm saying? He's a really expert, really good at lights. You know, I'm not a light guy. I don't go into that field. But he's really good at it. You know what I'm saying? Like just watching him work, watching him set up the lights, watching him, you know, didn't really have to touch the camera much, you know what I'm saying, because of the lights, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a real experience to watch him do that. It's an experience every time, you know what I'm saying? Because he's really good. I just want to find him some help. Just like with Marshall, like Marshall's really good with videography as well. I just need to find him some help. And I don't have much footage because we was just so we were just so burnt out. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially Larice. Larice was burnt out. Like at the end, we kind of like was like rushing the process a little bit. And again, I didn't have no problem with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't had no problem with it because this is what we need. Like we need to do this. We need to really see, you know, what's up, you know what I'm saying? Because this is, you know what I'm saying, this is our livelihood. This is what we're going to be doing for the rest of our lives, you know what I'm saying? So like we need to see what we can do, and I need to be better. I need to be a better leader. And I need to go on and stop trying to do everything myself and really go for, like, if I really want to, you know, get my ideas out on the project, like it's there, you know what I'm saying? Like the potential, especially with the cameras, like the potential is there. I just need to execute a little bit better. And I think Larice will agree same way. Larice called me today, you know what I'm saying? And it was telling me like, yo, we need to do a project every month. And I'm like, like, bro, like, we can't. There's no way. There's no way we can do a project every month. It's too much. You know what I'm saying? It's too much. You know, like if we had like 7 people, bro, locked in, I think we can do it. You know, I think we can do it. But you got a lot of like the people, the cinematographers that I know and the videographers that I know, they're booked and busy. You know what I'm saying? Like they doing their thing, they hustling. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm happy. I learned a lot from that set. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot, and I want to learn from everything that we do, even if it's like practice. Because I looked at this like it's practice. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to edit it. I'm going to put it out there, but I looked at it as like a practice thing. Because like I'm finally able to shoot, because I haven't been able to shoot for a long time. Now I'm finally able to shoot and put it out there. And, you know, these guys that I'm with, Marshall and Larice, they see me fail on every single level possible. Me and Larice had fallouts, all types of shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like nothing can really stop us, you know? Like we still doing it. So like, I think that's the one thing I can take from this. And the one thing I'm gonna remember forever is like, no matter what happens, like we always go back. And I think like the one thing we just have to stop doing is stopping. Like we have to stop fucking just completely stopping what we love to do. You know what I'm saying? Like that's over with. That shit is done, you know? Like I'm never doing that again. like stopping for what I want to do. Like I'm gonna keep continuing. Like if this project is trash, keep going. You know what I'm saying? I got 100 more projects. I guess it's gonna be trash until I get it right. And that's all we can do. So this was good. This was good, man. Take a load off, bro. This is good. I can't wait. I might even start editing this tonight. But yeah, man. I don't want to get into future endeavors. I was gonna do that, but I'm not gonna get into that. I'm gonna put this out. This was again. I'll show you a lot of footage at the end out of BTS. This sorts of stuff, and yep. This is basically the process, man. I'm in the process. I feel it too. You know, this is the process, and I'm enjoying it. This is fun. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm 20 years old again. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, like I feel like I'm just starting, like, and you know, I think that would come off as wrong, but it's not at all. Like it's nothing wrong with starting over. Like that's what I feel like. I feel like I'm starting over again, and it's been thinking it like that has been helping a lot. So glad to do this. I'm glad I'm in the position I'm in right now, and I bid y'all adieu, man. Y'all take care of yourselves out there.
90% fried chicken eating nigga.
So basically, yeah, I'm recording it.
Wow.
So basically, I got it on eBay. 170.
How much they usually go for?
Like 300. I got a fucking steal.
Yeah, that's why
So
they're 23% right now.
no. They're always all of them are like that. Like they're very fast at dying.
How long the battery lasts?
For like 40 minutes.
Damn.
To be honest, yeah, it's not that long. Yeah.
Jeez.
You get like 40 minutes of footage.
Man, if something bad is happening to you, you got 40 minutes.
All right, so basically, Marshall is this paranoid schizophrenic who's basically believe he's being gang stalked.
Okay.
And
Explain to me what that is again.
gang stalking is basically like it's kind of like a conspiracy. Like you think like the government or people is like coming after to kill you.
Got you.
So he's basically think he's being gang stalked, and it's even worse because he has stolen a Ledger wallet, a crypto wallet, from someone, thinking they had billions of dollars or whatever. Like someone told him like this bogus story, and he just stole it from him. So it even like increases like his anxiety at this point.
Okay.
So like to the point where he has these manic attacks, right? And you're gonna see these manic attacks in real time because he has like this procedure when he goes outside to get groceries. He has gloves on all the time in the house. Mm-hmm. So his procedure is when he's going to the store, he takes off his gloves, puts his new gloves on, brings the garbage pail outside of his house, and throws the new gloves in the garbage. Mm-hmm. And then when he gets back, he takes the gloves that he got previously, throws them in the garbage, puts on his new gloves. But he catch a manic episode where he doesn't see the garbage pail outside of his house. So, we basically, so in those shots, we would see him carrying something, but he's not really carrying anything. It's kind of like an illusion.
Okay.
So when he gets back, he has like this manic episode where he feels like he's stuck. So I wanted to show him basically walking towards the thing, and then he noticed the garbage pail is out. He's like, he slows down. He's like, oh, right? And I wanted to show him actually back by the little hallway into the